To me, Global Reach Out is inspiring.
Is connecting with God, reaching out to the world, and impacting life.
The stories that shared is so personal and it deeply impacted me.
Global Reach Out to me is reach out to the truth.
Connecting hearts, connecting lives. You're listening to Global Reach Out.
To me, Global Reach Out is inspiring.
Is connecting with God, reaching out to the world, and impacting life.
The stories that shared is so personal and it deeply impacted me.
Global Reach Out to me is reach out to the truth.
Connecting hearts, connecting lives. You're listening to Global Reach Out.
Hello friends, a very warm welcome to Global Reach Out. And thank you for staying with us on this series called Highway to Happiness.
Session 3. Principle number 1. Let the past go. We live in an imperfect world. Many times things happen to us we do not understand. It is a truism to say that life may not always be fair. Bad things do happen to good people. Good things happen to bad people too. People will disappoint you, betray you, judge you, malign you, against you wrongly. That is part and parcel of life. You must learn to accept. You need to get used to it. As the rose tree is composed of the sweetest flowers and the sharpest thorns, as the heavens are sometimes overcast, alternately tempestuous and serene, so life of men and women intermingle with hope and fears, with joys and sorrows, with pleasure and pain. One of the best ways to cope with unexpected things in life is remember this quote: life is not a riddle to be solved, but a mystery to be lived. As human beings, you do get hurt no matter how strong your character is. Being human, you have a tendency to dwell in the past, especially bad and hurting experiences. Memories of betrayal, unrequited love, rejection have been a tendency to linger longer. Bad and bitter experiences affect everybody. Your past can make you better or bitter. Sadly, sometimes you might be unaware that your past is like an anchor, holds you down, hinders you from moving forward, affects your pursuit of happiness. Only by disconnecting with your past, you can connect to the present and future. How can you remove the shackles that chain you? How can you let go of the painful past? How can you be freed from the past and create a happier future? The first principle, again, to remind you, let the past go. Your grudges, your bitterness, your resentment, because they will eat you up and affect your attitude. Let your past go by forgiving others who have hurt you, socially, economically, emotionally, spiritually. It includes yourself if you are the perpetrator. It is not easy to forgive yourself, but it is not impossible. When injury is done to us, we never recover until we forgive. Why should you forgive those who hurt you and yourself if need be? Let me give you some compelling reasons. Reason number 1, unforgiveness affects your pursuit of happiness. By forgiving the people who hurt you, you release your grudges, bitterness, resentment, and those hurtful feelings so that they no longer have a hold on you. You can't reach for anything now if your hands are full of yesterday's junk. Louis Smith. 2. Forgiveness is not something you do for others. In fact, you do it for yourself to help yourself to move on. He who cannot forgive others break the bridge which he must cross, according to Confucius. 3. Without adopting an attitude of forgiveness, you will never be able to experience true happiness. Why? Because happiness cannot come from without. It must come from within. If not, what we see and touch or that which others do for us will makes us happy. It is that which we think and feel and do first for the other fellow and then for ourselves, says Helen Keller. 4th, forgiving yourself is the first step to living yourself. There is no sense in punishing your future for the mistakes of your past. Forgive yourself, grow from it, and then let it go, according to Coloris. 5. Everyone makes mistakes. Remember, An unforgiving spirit is like taking poison and waiting for the other person to die. 6. Let go of your past to make room for the future. Don't allow the past to keep you stuck. Reliving your painful past will poison your heart and tomorrow. If you look at today through the eyes of the past, you can never see the present moment has to offer. 7. It is only one way forward. Your journey will be lighter and easier if you do not carry the past with you. The more resentment or bitterness you cling onto the past and carry in your heart, the less capable you are of loving in the present. Don't sabotage your happiness by allowing bitterness and resentment to take root in your life and hinder your emotional and spiritual growth. Your life is like a storybook. It has been said there are 3 endings: revenge, tragedy, and forgiveness. Forgiveness opens another chapter in the book, restores fellowship. Life is too short to be too little. Forgiveness is a choice. No one can force you, not even God, if you do not believe in a supreme being. Forgiveness is not an emotion. It is an action and a choice. Let go of the past so that you can move on. Make a commitment or conscious choice to let the past go. If you don't, things won't happen. Making the decision to let it go means accepting you have a choice to let it go. Stop reliving the past pain or going over the tales of the past. You will begin to heal when you let go of your past hurts. Forgive those who have wronged you and learn to forgive yourself. The future awaits you. You can't change what has already happened, so don't waste your time thinking about it. Move on. Let go. Get over it. Just because the past didn't turn out like you wanted it doesn't mean your future can't be better than you imagine. Future belongs to those who believe in their dreams. Simply forget the past, look straight ahead, and forge towards the future. So, what can you do? Here are some concrete plans, action plans for you to do. 1. Write out the names of those who hurt you or betrayed you, or you are bitter against them, on a piece of paper. When you have finished, tear it up into smaller pieces and throw them away into the rubbish bin. Better still, burn it up. Tell yourself, I will no longer allow my past to define me, and let it change me or hold me back from fulfilling my potential. As of this moment, I am free. So, let it be a closure for you and move on. 2. If you are a believer, do the same, except that you call upon the Holy Spirit to help you claim God's promises and put into practice. For example, one of the promises could be, for I can do everything through Christ who gives me the strength. Or, no, in all these things, we are more than conquerors through him who loves us. Romans 8:37. You can't start the next chapter of your life if you keep reading the last one, as one proverb says. Summary. Principle number 1. The highway to happiness is let go of the past by forgiving others and even yourself if necessary. And
We will close here today. Please stay tuned to Global Reach Out. Let's meet again next week. Goodbye.
The program is proudly presented by Global Reach Out. We welcome you to share our live enriching webcasts with family and friends through our website, global-reachout.org. Let's reach out to bless more lives together. The program is proudly presented by Global Reach Out. We welcome you to share our live enriching webcasts with family and friends through our website, global-reachout.org. Let's reach out to bless more lives together.